Hello, family. Welcome back to our channel. It's Hosea Ministries here again. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do well to click on the subscribe button. And if you like this content, please click on the like button. Today's topic is really interesting. And let me introduce my guest here before we go on to the topic. We have here with us amazing women of God, powerful women of God. I believe you know this face. She's in the person of Adzo. And we also have here with us a special guest. She's our First Lady of the Church of Pentecost, Newcastle District. Would you want to say something, please?
Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Jessica Osei and it's nice to be here today.
Great. We're so glad to have you here on the channel. And today's topic, as I said before, is a very interesting topic. And we're going to look at the modern day Christian woman. The modern day Christian woman, right? So maybe you're watching this video and you are struggling to balance your Christian life, you're struggling to balance your career, and maybe you're a mom as well, or not, right? But you just trying to balance your work life, your Christian life, and any other thing, your family and relationship as well. And today we are here to tell you that you are not alone. You are not alone. All of us here are trying to figure out and navigate how we're going to go about, being a mom and a wife, and also being a Christian, not to let one of them suffer, but then to let every one of them, accord every one of it as important as it should be, right? And so if you're watching this video, we are here to tell you that you are not alone, and stay tuned and watch this video to the end. So we'll go straight to the topic, the modern day Christian woman. I mean, like, Adzo, do you want to start?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
So I define the modern day Christian woman as the woman who wants to have it all.
Yeah.
Because gone were the days where you'd have to either choose between one, being a wife, chasing your career, being a mom. Gone are the days where you would have to let one slide.
Yeah.
But now I believe we all want to have it all. The perfect home, the perfect career, self-development, marriage, everything at the same level. Yeah.
Mrs. Osei.
The modern day Christian woman, that's a heavy title.
Yeah.
For me, the modern day Christian woman is multifaceted. And as a woman who's thriving in her home, in her marriage, also thriving in her career, her side hustles, her businesses, and is also thriving as a mother. But it's the balancing or the juggling act that makes it quite difficult, I would say.
It is.
Yeah.
So I've actually grouped the things I would like us to look at into three. So the first one, I would like us to look at the family or the home. And then the next one, we'll look at the career or maybe the world at large, I'll put it. And so that will include the career and maybe your other relationships, right? And then we'll go next to your personal relationship with God and your Christian life or your ministry. So let's start from the home. Let's start from the home or the family. Like, Mrs. Osei, like, how are you balancing? How is it like for you? Let's talk about the challenges first, and then the possible solutions, how you are able to navigate your way around it.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely still learning. I classify myself as I would still say I'm fairly a new mum.
Right.
My daughter is going to be 2 in June, so yeah, I'd say I'm new. I'd say I'm new to motherhood.
Right.
Yeah, I think of course before you get married, you read, you go for counselling.
Yeah.
And those who are on their way to getting married, I'll definitely say do your premarital counselling and also get some post-marital counselling.
Yeah.
But you're told all these things in premarital counselling, your home will be like this, your home will be like this. But then the reality hits. I remember when we first got married, and I said to my husband, I need to go home. My parents. So, it was great. It was great to be able to live with my husband, but the reality does hit. When you're living with your parents,
yeah.
My mum would cook every day. Of course, we'd help out in the kitchen, but it's
not your responsibility.
It's not my marital home. It wasn't her, But now, if I decide that I'm not cooking, then we're going to starve.
Yeah.
So it's not always easy.
Yeah.
It's not always easy, and I think the little that I've learned in my almost 2 years of being a mother and almost 4 years of being a wife is that I've learned that I can't do everything. I've learned that I have to delegate. I've also learned that I have to communicate well with my husband. If I'm struggling with something, it's okay to say, "Oh, babe, please, I'd be really grateful if you can do this for me."
Oh, babe. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't call my husband pastor at home. In church, I call him pastor like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, he's babe to me. You know, can you help me with this? And I think,
are you listening to that? He's babe at home. He's not, so if you have a husband who is a pastor, apostle, name them. It doesn't even matter the career, but please, you got to get a nice name.
Yeah, I think I had to learn that, and I'm not. I had to learn that I'm not naturally someone who always asks for help. That's something I've had to learn to do, because I think my mother's almost like a superwoman, you know, an African mother. She always does, and I think sometimes that's actually quite problematic. We always feel like we have to be strong, and we have to do stuff, but it's not sustainable. You can break down. And I'll give a practical example. When I became a new mother, you know, my mum's down south in London. We were in Manchester at the time, and I was just really tired. I think my daughter was almost 6 months, and I was really, really tired. And then I said to my husband, "Babe, like I feel like I'm very tired, but I feel like I'm breaking down because I'm sleep deprived." And that was one of the things I was worried about becoming a new mother, because I need my 7 hours of sleep. You know, there's some people who can, my husband can function on 2-3 hours. I can't. I'll be literally like a zombie. And I said to him, I need a break. So then I decided to take one night to go away to a hotel in Manchester just to rest, without having a baby interrupt, have breakfast without being interrupted, and that really helped.
That's a good one. I think so. What I'm learning now is sometimes we need to take time out of our responsibilities. So the challenges are always there. Being a mother, it's not easy. If you are single, I mean, you can sleep all the time, anytime you want, right? Apart from maybe going to work, once you are home, you don't have any other responsibility. But the moment you become a mother, please, if you are watching and you are not a mother, enjoy your time of sleep. You have to enjoy it, because
for granted
exactly. Because then the time and seasons change, and like Mrs. just said, the moment she had a baby, those challenges of being deprived of sleep began, right? And she mentioned of one thing that it's really important. She took time out when she realized that she was breaking down. I think we all need time out of our responsibilities, because the children are always home, and you keep it's an everyday thing. You go to work, you come back, meet them, school rounds and all that. So taking time off, it's very important. Adzo, over to you.
Yes, so my experience, it started well. I always say that you need a community. So I got married in Ghana, had my first child in Ghana. My mom gracefully decided to stop working and come and take care of us. So yes, so
take care of us.
I like that. So I think 6 months in, my husband had to do a lot of traveling, so she stopped work, and she lived with us until we relocated. So I believe that one of the things that I see is community, having the right people around you. I remember after all this, so my home was good. My mom was cooking, taking care of my child after I gave birth. So I did very little because my mom likes working, like a Ghanaian mom. She takes charge of everything. Yes, so I was, I didn't really see the hassle in some of the things. Fine, when we first got married, I'm a person that likes cooking, but I'm a person that also shuns response. If I feel like I have to do it, then I cringe. So when we first got married, I realized that yes, so I have to be cooking every day.
I like that. So I have to be cooking every day.
Because I like food. My husband likes food. So it's not as if I have to cook for him. I have to cook for myself. Then luckily when I got pregnant, my mom came. So I forgot about that. So I remember when we first got to the UK, I cried. It's not a joke. I was in tears, especially having the responsibility of a child all to myself 24 hours, night, day, and not having any outlets. Bear in mind, we got here during COVID. So and it's something I'd never experienced since I gave birth. So I was in tears. It got to a time I started getting depressed. I didn't know what to do. in a whole new. So I believe that having the community and having the right people that you can entrust your child in their care is very, very important. I think that is what helps, and that is what majority of us need. Yeah.
You made mention of something very important, that when you were back in your home country, because your mom was there and you had family support, even your mental health was good, because then you didn't have all the responsibilities all on yourself. But the moment you relocated to a foreign land where you didn't have access to that family support, now you began to become depressed. And I think that is one thing that we don't realize, that not having community or not having support can actually sometimes affect our mental health. If you are all by yourself all the time, doing everything all by yourself, everyone needs someone.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah. So I think the solution from what you said is trying to build community. Even if you are in a foreign land and you are watching this video, I think don't try to be all by yourself. Yeah. If you are a Christian and you go to church, try to mingle with, you can find other women who will be willing to support you. You never know. You never know. So I think that's a good one. And it's something that even going forward, we can have a look at it, and see how best we can all be there for each other as mothers. That's a good one. God bless you, Ajo. My experience. Oh my. Back in my country, I had the support of my mom as well. God bless her. And when we relocated, initially we didn't relocate with our kids, so it wasn't all that stressful, right? But then the moment they came in, I realized I used to do like a video like at least once a week. But the moment they came in, I realized like a month will go and I've done one video, I've not been able to do another video. That shows how much stress that and many responsibilities I had, because school runs and other things came as well, added responsibilities. So it wasn't that easy. But then I also learned to try to manage my time. I was like, this is something that I was doing. As important as it is to be a mom and a wife, I have to also try to, balance my time. So for me, it's more of time management. I used to sleep like 7-8 hours, like you mentioned, but now I can do well with 3 hours, 4 hours, because I have trained my body to adjust to it. And when I have my off days, believe me, I'll sleep.
Good. Well done.
Yeah, so that is my way of trying to manage the home, and then be able to do other responsibilities as well. Let's go to career.